Adopting Chevrolet's 350 cubic inch V8, the 1969 Holden HT Monaro was Holden's answer to Ford's burgeoning muscle car market.
To me, a 350 Monaro was the biggest and the best.
It's something that I've kind of always wanted to own.
This car was as special as an HO was to Ford.
Beautiful to look at.
It's a good, muscly, ballsy car.
And if I could take one home tomorrow, I'd be very happy.
The original HK Monaro had caused a stir in the market, but when the HT Monaro hit the road in '69 with an extra 50 horsepower, Ford understandably had to be wary. This ballsy looking car had put into motion an automobile race between Australia's two biggest manufacturers that is still going, even in 2011.
Who would have thought in the middle 60s that Holden was capable of turning their bathtub into a sporty car?
I've always loved that generation of Monaro.
And you could see the square lines of the Kingswood at the front, but then it all turned into flight beyond that.
It's got lots of torque, so it pulls, you don't have to rev it, pull it gear early, it just chugs away. It's got that lovely V8 sound.
Very docile, but also quite quick.
The HT Monaro had our judges divided for several reasons.
The first thing that you really notice is that it's heavy.
I like driving a truck.
I can imagine driving one as Colin Bond did at Bathurst for 500 miles. Pretty big ask.
The gearbox was heavy, everything was just heavy.
It had everything going for it.
You look at the seat and it just looks like a bucket seat, but it held you much better.
As this is an Australian versus the States competition, JB summed it up best.
Our engineers made seats to go around corners and the American engineers made seats to go down freeways.
All the judges could agree on one thing. The 1969 Holden HT Monaro is a collectible.
The Monaro GDS 350 is collectible.
But it probably hasn't reached the heights of obviously the HOs and the Falcons, and are probably a fraction more than it, but it's going to get there.
Tough as nails, beautiful engine.
It's got quite a heavy, clunky gearbox, but it's nice, it works well. Live axle at the back, leaf springs, which were invented for the horsey cart. I think they'll always be worth really good money.
If you tweak the engine a little bit and you could kick the tail out, I think that thing would be absolutely awesome.
The 1969 HT Monaro may have been a game changer, but its American equivalent, the '69 Chevy Camaro SS, had our judges salivating. Simply put, it was the best looking car here.